Everyone, welcome to Whack Comics. I'm here with my co-host, as always, Tyler. How you going, man?
Oh my gosh, yes!
This is amazing. I just want everyone to know this wouldn't happen on anyone else's stream.
No,
Okay?
it would
Get this
not.
kind of
Oh
shit.
my god, it would be frowned upon by
the
most
best
people.
content over here.
Hey, we go live.
Oh, wow.
And earthquakes happen.
No, you're not.
Oh shit.
Oh, well, it's about that time of the show, right?
Oh, must be. Hey, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to fucking Whack Comics, cunt. I'm here with my co-host, as always, Tyler. How you going?
I'm going so good. How you going?
Yeah, I'm fucking going. It's early in the morning. I feel more tired than I did yesterday when we did this at the same time, but it's gonna be
That's good.
It's gonna be a fun show.
Yes,
Are you ready? Are you ready for a fun show?
I hope so. I'm always ready for everything, so this is as good as it's gonna get, whether I'm ready or not.
All right, let's bring in our guest.
A happy little, nice little hat there makes everybody happy. I know Gary's got some blonde hair, some ponytail, so we'll actually draw this ponytail.
Hey, how you going?
Hi, guys.
What's up?
Oh, I didn't see you come in. Hi.
Who, me?
Both of you.
We don't have our names up. Why aren't our names up?
What'd you do with our names?
I took them.
There's our names.
There they go.
There we go.
We
Yes.
need our names so people
We
know
have
who
we're all connected somehow.
So
Except for me, no one has shattered, but me.
three degrees of separation, I think.
Yeah.
Seeing that awesome intro made me realize I have to grow out my hair for the end of the month.
Yeah,
What
I've been
happens at
doing
the end
it.
of the month?
That
It's
is
possible.
the C3 Comics Curing Cancer. And
Yes, it does.
Bob Floss is scheduled for another appearance. So
Oh, hell
Oh,
yes.
there you
Do you know what you're drawing?
no, I just let Bob take over, and he just does what he does. So
Okay, yeah. I mean, he just feels the happiness through his fingers and makes whatever he wants.
just coursing through him.
Yeah. That I've told so many people, but that was like the highlight. That was the first time like you kind of just jumped out at me. I was like, "Oh my god, I did not know Nick had this in him." That was fucking awesome, man.
Thank you. I knew right off the bat that I couldn't draw, so I knew I was in trouble anyway. And knowing that Fable was on that night, I knew he was going to take it. And Roscoe always sent in his stuff, so I was like, "What am I going to bring to the show? I mean, it's got to be something." So I was like, "All right, I've got a Rod T-shirt. I can do bearded. I can be myself, and of course, I mean, there's no art without Bob Ross. So
Did you have the wig already, or did you buy it?
no, I had to buy all that stuff.
Oh, that's amazing.
I,
That's some
I definitely
dedication.
thought you had it already. That's
No,
Yeah,
I,
same.
I summarily not like you who has the blonde wigs and the Maybelline on deck. I had to order all that stuff from Amazon, and then I summarily sent it back. So,
Good stuff. Let's say a quick hello to some peeps we got in the chat. We haven't got too many so far, but let's say hello to them anyway because they matter. Unlike Tyler, we got
why?
DJ
What did I do?
Links. How you going,
What's up?
DJ?
Lee J, what's up?
Luigi Dinks.
Hellion,
What's up, Hellion?
Flash Ray. How you going, Nick?
Hey,
you know what?
yo.
Nick is awesome.
Yeah, Dan and I were talking today a little bit on the Instagram chat. He called, and I was the one who picked up. So we were talking about New Comic Book Day.
God, there's nothing worse than those Instagram group chat calls. And I've hit it before, and I couldn't hang up. There was no way to hang up. I had to wait for someone to fucking answer.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Hey Dale, how you going, man? Congrats again
What's up,
on winning some stuff yesterday.
Nice. Congratulations to you guys for hitting 750.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. Yeah, we gave away some stuff yesterday. I'll be shipping that out probably tomorrow. I wanted to today, but it just didn't work out.
Yeah.
Hey, Daddy Ignacio.
Hey, Ignacio, how's it going? And now that I'm on, you guys will probably be pushing for 700 again soon. So
yeah.
my fault.
There's nothing like hitting 700 twice. That's the Burke method. Remember, he hit 2,000 like 7 times in a week, I think.
So that means he's got 14,000 subscribers, I think, if that's the correct math.
Yeah, he's
we
just lost about 12,000.
We have gone down the subscribers though, which is really cool. We got to 780 and now we're back down to 776.
Oh.
Yeah, that's because of the subscribers that come for the giveaway and leave, or it's because they watched the video and decided, I don't
It's not for me.
watch this. Yeah, one of those. I don't know.
So we usually start the show with a top 3. So let's fucking do that. Top 3, top 3, top 3, top 3. Here goes our top 3. Alright, Tyler, why don't you go first, you cunt?
Okay. What the hell? Why are these questions today? The fuck did I do?
Hello, Elizabeth.
My boy. Okay, so I read Batman 110. We've got Scarecrow, Peacekeeper, The Unsanity Project, Mahoney, Miracle Molly, and there's more. This is a mess of a story, and I don't like it. I think this was also probably the best issue since like maybe early Joker War, but I just don't like it. I'm so done with it. Did I even say Ghostmaker? No, I didn't say Ghostmaker. Ghostmaker's in this too. There you go. What do you think, Nick?
The best issue by far? I can understand that.
Yeah, I'm just not digging Batman at all. If it wasn't Batman, I would have dropped it probably like 5 or so issues ago. And I talked to my LCS about dropping it. He was like, sometimes if you're into a character, you just have to stick it out. And I know he doesn't normally say that kind of stuff to me because he usually talks me out of buying stuff. And I was like, yeah, it's Batman. I'm still gonna read it. I might as well just keep getting it. So here I am, just complaining about it. I can read it. Suicide Squad. Bloodsport travels to like a different Earth for Amanda Waller, and he's looking for stuff. He's just kind of doing like intel, I guess, and he runs into a different Justice League, and it's fucking badass. Suicide Squad is amazing, and this issue like was kind of a branch from what it's been, and it was even better than what it's already been. So if you're not reading just Suicide Squad, you should. Are you reading that, Nick?
They're up to issue 5, right?
Yep,
I am reading it. Mark and Burke kind of forced me to.
Okay. Well, what do you think then? You don't sound excited about it.
I know, you know what it is, because I'm just starting to get back into DC again, and kind of being forced to do something. I don't really understand that I enjoy it yet, but I'm coming around.
Okay. Is it just because you're not into DC, or you're just...
I'm coming around. I was totally against DC at first when I first started collecting again, but now with like Nightwing and a couple of other Swamp Thing, I'm starting to like DC more and more week after week.
Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, I guess that's how I am on Marvel, but I think it's just because there hasn't been a Marvel book that sold me currently. Like Thor didn't ever sell me. I've never read Immortal Hulk with Venom, never fully sold me, even when I was enjoying it. Just waiting for like that book to just make me love Marvel.
No, I can understand. I mean, as long as you're reading the big two, I mean, because nobody reads indies. If you read indies,
I'm not into indies, honestly.
Good.
I read Space Jam: A New Legacy, which was the comic adaptation. It was like probably around 140 pages, and the only reason I say that is because it basically packed like the whole movie in there. And I laughed the whole time, fucking loved the story. Looney Tunes are just, I'm all about Looney Tunes. There are some great moments with characters, and I am so fucking excited for the movie. And Lee made fun of me for reading it and spoiling it.
Yeah, but Nick, I think Nick will have a good whack hack for you a bit later on, no doubt about it. But yeah, I think it was a bit silly reading the adaptation of a movie instead of seeing the movie first, but I don't know. Each to their own. As long as you enjoyed it, in the end of the day,
That's
all that matters.
Yep. And this was the first adaptation or the second one?
The new one.
The new one.
The new one. So it's not out yet. Yeah.
The movie was so fucking good, though. It was seriously one of the best movies I've seen in a while. It was so much more enjoyable than Black Widow as well.
Oh,
Yeah, Lee saw it already. But basically, all I have to say is that to argue with Lee, the only reason I'm glad is because I got that full experience. So it's like not somebody told me something out of context that was spoiled for me. Everything was spoiled for me in context. So like I still got the enjoyment of the story out of the story just without watching the movie. And then later this weekend, I found a toy that would have spoiled a major moment for me. It's actually behind me. I'm not going to grab it because I don't want to spoil anyone. But there's a couple major moments, and I would have been really disappointed if I saw that toy on the shelf and been like, "Damn it! Why did they put that out already?" So I'm really happy at the end of the day that I read it.
you mean Miles Morales is in it?
Yeah, Miles Morales.
Come on, man.
No, not Miles Morales. I read That Texas Blood #7, and I think that was the best issue since #1. I liked That Texas Blood the whole time, but it really just went straight down for me. Nothing was ever horrible about it, but it just took a turn in that first story arc that I wasn't expecting. I didn't love it. Geiger #4 was really solid. It felt like Mad Max the whole time. It was just crazy. I'm really liking Geiger. I'm kind of wanting to read more every time. So I guess they're succeeding because every time it ends, I just wish I could just keep reading. I keep interrupting Nick every time. Go ahead, Nick.
No, I'm just wondering because the intro was for 3 fun facts and we're at like 9 now.
No, it's the top 3.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Makes sense. All right. Sorry.
And then Serial #5. It's like this little girl and another woman basically are serial killers. And this was a really good issue. Serial's been awesome. It's like just a really easy, quick read. I love the art. It's in black and white. I don't always love the art for that, but it's been really good.
Right. And that's Terry Moore, right?
Yep.
I got that one too.
Did you read it?
I haven't read it yet. I've stopped at issue 3. I'm about a month behind.
Okay. And then I read Wind. It's so weird. I just always feel like I'm not loving Wind, and then I read it and love it. So the vampires in Wind are fucking badass. I just want all vampires the whole time. So, and then Nice House on the Lake #2 was my read of the week, and I'm sure we'll get into that later. So yeah, that was my top 3.
Nice. It wasn't too bad.
No, it was pretty good. Actual vampires.
They're called, basically they're actual vampires. I think they're a little different. They're like creatures more than vampires, and they're spelled vampires with a Y.
Oh.
So it's a little different. It's more of like Y than I.
Why vampires?
Yeah.
Why not Dracula?
Yeah, why not?
Why not actual Dracula?
Drac would like that, unless he didn't like it.
He might. You know, I wonder what his favorite Dracula movie of all time is.
I think he said before.
I think
is it Bram Stoker's?
I think it's the Hugh Jackman Van Helsing movie.
I like that movie. I don't know why it gets so much hate. I do like that movie.
He didn't pop his claws in that movie. That's why.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Was that before Wolverine? No, I don't think so.
No, it was during Wolverine.
It was definitely after.
What's
He's
your
been
top
Wolverine
3
forever.
My top 3. Well, do they have to be this week's books?
No, they don't have to.
Whatever you want.
Okay, awesome.
As long as there's 3 of them and no more.
Okay, so I actually have them right here because I got this from an AOK from our awesome friend Chip Neo Getler earlier in the week. I think he's off now, modifying the internet some kind of way, but he sent me earlier this week, he sent me Black Cotton #1.
Oh, nice.
Which is a really good story about what life would be like if the roles in races were reversed today. So pretty awesome. Second one is Daredevil 179.
Oh, that's a good cover.
I think that's Jennifer Lopez killing Ben Affleck, but they're back together now, so this is okay.
J-Lo? Wow.
J-Lo and Ben Affleck.
I didn't know they were back together.
Back together. You gotta
Good
keep
for
up.
them.
Great for them. Great for us. Better yet. And speaking of our friend Actual Dracula, the only good thing, well, the second good thing to ever come out of Canada is Alpha Flight. And I love this because I had it when I was a kid, and I've always loved John Byrne art. And this is one of my favorites. And this was gifted to me by...
Oh, Chip.
Chip is fancy.
The White Shadow. And look, he even color codes it. Key, first appearance, first issue. I really don't understand the guy, but he does it.
Yeah, he is too fancy for me.
Yep. And that is my top 3.
I don't know anything about Alpha Flight. Is it good? Do you think there'll be a movie?
I don't remember it being good. I think out of the first couple of 100 issues, 150 issues or so, the major thing was North Star came out as gay. I think that was about the highlight of the entire run.
What year was that?
That he came out or the issue came out?
Yeah.
Late 90s, I think.
Huh.
So.
Well, that's cool.
It is. And I think we're still in Pride Month, so it kind of ties in.
I think that was last month.
No. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah. But you can still be prideful any month.
Oh,
You can.
absolutely.
Sure. All right. I'll do my top 3. Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, cunt. All right, I got Deceased. The Hope at World's End hardcover. This one was really cool. I really enjoyed this one. I've enjoyed all of the fucking DC shit, but this one's really good. Really enjoyed Jimmy Olsen narrating a lot of it, and the Damian becoming Batman and seeing all that stuff. Have you read much DC, Nick?
I picked up Dead Planet. I was really interested, especially with those fantastic Matina covers. I really enjoyed that, and I'm trying to catch up on that one in the issue before the series before. But was that Black Adam on the cover?
Yeah.
Did you guys see all the pictures come out today with The Rock and his huge back?
No.
Tight
He's
butt.
got a huge back.
No, I'll look it up.
On the set of Black Adam.
Let me bing it.
His back.
Better than ever.
Well, I don't understand. Why is he his back?
No. It's his back. His huge, wide back. I mean, he's back. I'm not sure if he ever really left because he's a pretty popular guy. But it's him without his shirt on. They're showing him from the back.
The back.
Oh, a new behind the
His
scenes
back.
look about. It's literally just him standing there, and it looks like he has a costume on.
Share your screen. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I should probably do that. Everyone always makes fun of me when I share my screen.
No, I'm ready to see your 500 tabs open. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that guy is just massive.
It's
Yeah,
definitely something. I'll tell you that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
if I were to stand up and turn around, that I'd be mistaken for that guy.
Yep.
Firepower. I'm still really enjoying Firepower. Not much is happening in Firepower, but I still enjoy it. This issue. There's lots of snakes crawling around, and the daughter learns how to throw some fire. But it's really fucking. It's enjoyable. I like the art the most. I know Tyler, you dropped off. You dropped off.
Yeah, I read 12 and I decided that was it. It was never bad. I didn't care. Even for a quick read, I just didn't care.
What about you, Nick?
I have the first issue here. What do they call those? The image first.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't really remember much of it. So
I'll tell you what's bad and what I'm finally dropping after 10 issues of bullshit. Department of Truth. I've had it with this shit. Like the art was bad to begin with, but you know, then they went and fucking did this shit to me, and I'm like, yeah, nah, I don't need it. I don't need it in my life. This is hard to read. This doesn't even look good. It's fucking taken up too much of my comic book. So the Department of Truth, it was dropped. Look at that. How fucking ugly is that shit?
Did you read it though? Did you read all that?
I read most of it, and I
Did
decided.
you enjoy it when you were reading it, or was it just a trudge?
I was like, yeah, I don't know. I just hit a wall as soon as I saw it, and I was just like, what the fuck? It's just, it looks hard to read as well. You know, it's fucking messy as shit. You know, look at that. Look at that shit.
I'm in total agreement. I mean, if I wanted that, I would read a book.
But
Yeah,
one
that's
issue,
exactly.
I almost gave up after one issue, but the story was good, you know, and I was just like, I've had enough of the art, and it's gone. 10 issues is what it got out of me. This is the best issue of crossover that I've read so far. This fucking almost made me cry a couple of times. I don't know if I want to get too spoilery on it, but fucking just Chip saying to Chip that he loves him, you know, and doesn't have to love himself because he loves him. And I was just like, fuck, man, that shit was so heavy, and so many good parts of it, and just like the fact that he thought that he was going to kill himself was really heavy.
I think if this was issue number 1, I would have been way more into it.
Yeah, I don't think I would have liked it as much as an issue number 1, to be honest. I think I like it.
Did you like issue
it.
number 1 better? Because I think issue number 1 gave us nothing but the plot, and then a bunch of rando characters that I can barely remember any of their names. And that's
I don't
been
know.
the whole.
I feel like it came at a good. For me, it came at a good spot. I don't think it. For me, like, I don't know. For number 1,
Yeah,
I don't think it would have made it any better or any fucking worse. Like
the first 6 issues were like up and down, up and down, up and down, and then this one, like you said, with Chip writing it, it was awesome. You kind of got that warm feeling, especially to see him in bed, you know, spooning himself.
yeah.
I don't know if it's got enough to make me get issue number 8 though.
7.
But he's jumping off though now, so it's back to Gates, I think. So this feels like a really out of place. Like, I think at the end of the day, this is going to be completely out of left field and not, I don't know, almost a waste, but in a good way. Like, I liked it probably the most of any issue yet, but I still just, I don't know.
I seriously, it brought a tear to my eye a couple of times. Just like that, the dialogue between the two Chips was some heavy shit, man. Some fucking heavy shit, and it was really well done. Vinyl, I enjoyed this. I'm keen to see where it goes. It's just a first issue, you know. This old guy looks pretty creepy, and I like his mask. His mask is weird, but I read Plastic by the same creative team, and I really enjoyed Plastic. So I'm keen to see where this goes. If I'll enjoy it as much as I did.
Yeah, I like that too. I got the other cover with the
The Teddy.
The Teddy mask.
Yeah,
it's a really cool premise. I mean, it kind of reminded me a little bit of Dexter in a little way, like a normal kind of serial killer.
Yeah,
being friends with an FBI agent, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. And then I got Skybound X. This was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Even like not having read any Walking Dead, the Rick Grimes 2000 thing is still pretty fun, and I probably would be better if I'd read The Walking Dead. Probably would know more about the references that he's dropping, but it was still good enough for me. I loved the short Ultra Mega story. Was good. The Clementine story was pretty cool. But I reckon this is a really cool way of celebrating 10 years of publishing comics, you know? Like putting out a little book with a fucking, because each issue is going to be debuting a new character and a new series. So it's a good way to celebrate the books of the past and the books to come, I reckon. And I'm most excited for issue 3 because issue 3 will have some Murder Falcon and some Science Dog from Invincible.
Oh.
So that's...
Have you played the Walking Dead Telltale games? No. See, for me, I played each of them, and that Clementine story was a little bit of a letdown.
Oh,
But
really?
if you ever get to play those games, it's just like reading a comic book or playing a comic book, if you can do that.
Yeah.
And for me, it was a letdown. But the other two, that Walking Dead story was bananas, and the Ultra Mega story was great also. So.
Well, I think it might be that fucking time of the week, Tyler. Are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm always ready. According to Stephanie, oh wait, I'm going way too fast, aren't I? I'm just too excited about these facts. I've got some fire ones. So each week I give 3 fire comic book facts. This one is one of the best ones I've ever given, according to most people who know facts. Number 1, according to Stephanie, Bruce from Bruce and Stephanie Comics is a farmer, and he is also a hoe. And number 2, every Wednesday is New Comic Book Day. And on New Comic Book Day, new comics come out that you can buy for purchase by the each. And number 3, well, I actually don't have a third one this week, but maybe next week I'll have a third one, or maybe even an extra one since I only had 3 this week.
Wow, that was some fire facts as always.
Yeah, I know.
I like the one about Bruce and Stephanie. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm super excited about next week too. I know for sure there'll be an extra one in there. Now,
I read it was issue 3 just the other day. Maybe it's issue 2. I don't know. It doesn't matter as long as it's in an issue.
Oh, I better find out because that's the only one I'm buying.
I'm pretty sure it's issue 3 though, because I was linking people to it. I linked it to Ignacio and you. I'm pretty sure, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's issue 3.
Now, how do you know how long to hold that camera angle for maximum awkwardness?
It just comes with practice. I feel like once it's kind of like honking a horn. Have you ever honked your horn at somebody? Yeah. So when you honk it, you know how you like get that feeling inside of you is like, oh, I better let off. As soon as you get that feeling to let off the horn, you need to hold it for at least 5 full more seconds. Like that's where I'm at. It's just like honking a horn. Next time you honk it at somebody, keep that in mind. Everyone in the chat too, if you ever honk at somebody, because like everyone has that timer inside of them where it's like, oh, you honked at me, and then you hold it for longer. It's like, oh, you're pissing me off, and you keep holding it, and then it goes straight to rage.
Makes sense.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I like that. Should we get into some Daddy's Toy Chest? We have a new Daddy's Toy Chest segment. Intro. I'm gonna play the clip first and then the new intro. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. This is the clip.
Our next prize up is Jason Voorhees from the Toonies Terrors line from
Not
NECA.
a big toy person, but it's a toy. It's from Daddy's Toy Chest. Daddy's Toy Chest. And everybody just became the new intro for Whack Comics. Congratulations! It was at 10:59. Mark it.
Thank you, Remy, for sending that to me because of course I've made it our new intro.
Daddy's Toy Chest. Daddy's Toy Chest.
Hello,
Hi,
Daddy.
Hi, Daddies.
So this week, Daddy's Toy Chest is brought to you by Bearded Comic Bro. Bearded Comic Bro reached out to me and told me, I love Daddy's Toy Chest. Daddy wants to be a part of it. I said, well, you can't be, but you can sponsor it. So Daddy just said, of course. Thank you so much, Bearded, for reaching out to us.
Thank you, Bearded Daddy. We really do appreciate that. Daddy, why don't you fucking start us off? You can't.
Oh shit! So this week, Daddy has a special toy, and it's special because he bought it. So Daddy bought a 3-pack of the DeLoreans. It's the first one. If you look, it's labeled Time Machine. That's a DeLorean time machine Daddy likes from Daddy to the Future. And then the second one is also labeled Time Machine, just in case you got confused. And the third one is also what do you know, a time machine. And
are you gonna open these, Daddy?
And Daddy, see, it's got like this little stand on the bottom, so you can stand it up. Daddy can stand it up without taking it out of the box. But of course, I take it out of the box. Yeah. Like, why would I not take it out? So Daddy's gonna take it out on live and struggle the whole time.
Let's do it, Daddy. Oh, they make some good sounds too, Daddy.
Definitely. When the plastic kind of...
Yeah, some ASMR, Daddy.
So here, Daddy has the flying DeLorean, as you can tell, because the wheels are...
It looks like, for some reason, it looks smaller out of the box, Daddy. I don't know if it's just me, but it looks more out of the box to me, Daddy.
It does. Was that a time machine, Daddy? I wasn't sure.
Oh, hold on.
Because they look to be 3 distinct cars. I wasn't sure if they were.
Each one. So that was the first one.
Mm.
This is the second one. That one's also a time machine. Daddy loves that one.
Mm.
And the third one, this is Daddy's, is also a time machine.
Oh, all right, cool.
Of course. They're pretty good time machines, Daddy. All 3 of them.
I didn't know they rolled. This one actually rolls.
I think I like the second one more, Daddy.
Maybe it does
roll too well. You got too excited there, Daddy, for no fucking reason.
They don't roll. So they spin. Daddy's wheels spin, but they don't actually move. I don't know why that they spin.
You know, and as a daddy, I can tell you that Daddy's wheels usually do spin. Just spin. Never
Always save your boxes too.
Okay.
Of course. What do you got for us, Daddy?
Okay, so daddies, I don't know if you daddies know, but I'm a daddy's daddy. And I have a little daddy. I have several little daddies, just like this. And I'm going to tell you daddies all how to get other little daddies. See, so I got a few different little daddies.
I see.
All right, daddies. So what you got to do to get other little daddies is, and I don't know if you daddies know, but you have to keep all of daddy's toys in the box.
I like that, Daddy.
If you keep Daddy in the box, that's how you get other little daddies. So just make sure if you keep your toy in the box, you'll have a lot of other little daddies.
What are those little daddies from?
Well, you know, I kept these in the box for a really long time. I probably, like you said, you leave it in the box for like an extra 5 seconds. You think about pulling your toys out, but it feels too good to just leave it in the box. So you just leave them in the box, and you get the tiny ones just like this.
Yeah, that's right, Daddy. I didn't like to pull it out either, Daddy.
No,
I like to leave
Valiant.
It feels so good to leave it in the box, and then you get rewarded by leaving it in the box by getting little daddies. So
that's
wow.
All this talk of leaving it in the box, Daddy, I feel a little bit bad that I don't have something in the box today, Daddy. But all the same, I got something special for Daddy Tai. This one's a fast one. It's the Flash, Daddy.
Oh, Daddy thought it was Daredevil.
Daddy Flash. This one is it's got the thing.
Oh yeah, I see it now.
That's how you know it's
so nice, Daddy.
Daddy Flash. You like this one, Daddy?
At least it's out of the box. It makes more sense.
Yeah, this one fits me a bit better too, Daddy. Oh, hello, Daddy on Twitch. We are famous, Daddy. We're famous, Daddy.
If anyone wants to become famous,
and it can do purpose, Daddy. If you paint a star on it, then you can play Black Widow and be.
Oh yeah, that is true, Daddy. I didn't even think about that. Thank you so much for that, Daddy. And thank you all the daddies for a wonderful Daddy's Toy Chest this week.
Daddy's
Wow.
Can you see them behind me? My time machines?
Oh yeah. I can see them.
Thank you.
I can see that for sure.
I got them for display for behind me, so I hope everyone enjoys those.
So do you think maybe you can throw them 88 miles an hour and see what happens?
I've never been able to throw anything that fast, so probably not.
Really? I thought you were good at a baseball.
I was. I think the fastest I ever threw a pitch was 80, and that was like back in the day.
What a little fucking pitch and bitch you turned out to be.
Well, I wasn't that good. Like I could play, but I couldn't play like the pros.
A measly 80 miles.
But I couldn't touch anywhere near that today.
Okay.
We've got something special that I want to get into really quickly because this is a segment that I made and Tyler hated, and he's made something just for it today. It was the meme of the moment.
Yeah, I almost forgot about that. Yeah, I hate memes. Memes suck.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Memes it's such like a cheap humor.
I
usually isn't funny at all.
You have no regard for family then.
Yeah. Well, let's see if he does today.
Wow.
Let's see if he does today.
This is the meme of the moment today. It's Vin Diesel. It says, "I don't got friends, I got family." And then we have Big Dick Daddy Burke. Do you know who I am?
Oh, I got two.
Whoa.
There's Burke there saying, "Do you know who I am?" And there's Diesel. I reckon Burke has a bigger dick than Vin Diesel. I'm putting it out there.
You can tell just by that picture he does.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And
so that's the meme of the moment today, guys. Not only is this segment awful, but memes are awful, and we're actually sitting here looking at one for more than 3 seconds, which is all it should ever be.
Good time. It was the meme of the moment. This is the first time watching the show. What did I just run into? Awesome. I'm glad that you found us. This is the kind of shit we do all the time here. We love to have a good time, a nice, good, fun, whack time.
He said, "I can't not stop watching this."
Hot dog bong machine? Wow. That's cool.
80 back. Imagine now. Time travel for sure.
For sure.
Do you guys don't have miles per hour? You don't even know what 88 miles per hour is. Did that change for Australia? Did you have like an alternate version where they said the kilometers per hour?
Definitely not. Even miles is just a better word to rhyme with than kilometers. You know, even the Australians will say like when they're writing a song. Like there's a couple of songs by Aussie artists where it's fucking they say miles instead of kilometers just because it sounds better. Just like another song that I really like by a band called Fiddler. I don't know. You guys probably wouldn't have heard it, but cultured people would. Fiddler, they have this song called... he sings about aluminum, but he calls it... you guys call it aluminum, and we call it aluminium. But that's because that's how it's spelled. It's spelled aluminium. We say it how it's spelled. But you say it. But what I'm saying is, it sounds so much better when he sings aluminum. Like there's no way you could sing aluminium and make it sound as good as him singing aluminum. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm getting sidetracked. I think I can hear something. Tyler, can you hear it?
Oh yeah, I definitely hear it.
We're live with breaking news.
I don't know. Why do you think it is that no matter where you're from, you always sing in a proper United States English accent? Men at work were from Australia, but they sung like they were from America. Why?
Fuck off. We're live with breaking news. That was the most trash news I've ever heard in my fucking life.
That is true. Why
Listen,
do they?
I stayed up all night to prepare that. How dare you, sir?
It's not even true. He says, how does that sound? He says, you just give me a Vegemite sandwich. He says that's so Australian sounding. What are you talking about? But I got to admit, there is a lot. It happens a lot of the time, but not all the time. Let's come on, Tyler. I know you want to open your boxy box.
We've got a new Spidey J09. Welcome to the channel. Please subscribe if you like this stuff. So I got a package.
Don't forget to give a thumbs down if you do not like it.
If you do not like it, make sure you hit thumbs down because we don't want anyone to think you like it if you don't like it.
And if you feel neutral about it, just leave a comment saying that you feel very neutral and you didn't give a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
We want to know how you feel. It's the most important part.
Yeah. So I got a package from Nick's Kix Comics right here, and I'm going to do a live unboxing, which I think is the first live unboxing from our live shows. I know one thing that's in here. I'm assuming it's the only thing, but I'm assuming it's not because he told me to open it on the live show.
Give it some good thought, Spidey, and don't just run into a sub on us. Like, you got to think about it.
So much better if open live.
You might want to keep that knife handy because in packaging this up for you, I just wanted. I understand all of the trouble you've had lately with shipping stuff and receiving it securely. So I wanted to be sure that you got this in the condition it left in my hand.
Okay.
Oh my God.
So it has bubble wrap. It sounds good.
Is that blue tape all over that?
And it says, pull tab action. To my favorite unsubscriber, I know you've had problems with shipping damage in the past, so I packed this safe and secure for you. It's easy to open because I added pull tab action. Love always, Nicholas Comics.
My full name. That's my government name.
Nicholas.
Okay,
I like that.
Pull tab action.
Hey, on a completely unrelated note, how long before the stream comes off? You guys have to do 11 hours and 59 minutes, right?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Just completely unrelated note.
Oh, no. This was a bad fucking decision.
Be careful.
This was a horrible decision to open this live. Damn it, Nick. Oh my God.
Do you have any medical personnel in the house who want a scalpel?
What the hell did you do?
I packed very securely.
Keep on pulling. It's like
there's only one pull tab.
There's more pull tabs. You're opening it wrong. You're opening it very.
You said keep a knife handy.
Yes, but you're supposed to pull the painter's tape off.
I did, but there's no more pull tabs on these.
There was one. You pulled too hard. It was one continuous thing. It was supposed to.
No, it wasn't. That's a lie.
See,
that's a lie. He's lying to all of you.
Tyler always ruins everything.
And for sure, I'm positive now that those Mastrazo books came in perfect condition. You're the one who ruined it.
Yes, I got it. Yes. That wasn't even that bad.
Yeah, he bypassed all the pull tab action I had.
Oh, that looks awesome.
It's half miles, half venom. I can't talk today. And he also did a fancy cube and S on the back. To my biggest fan, Nick's Kix Comics original, 1 of 1.
That's a bespoke. And I'm sorry about the miles because it looks like he's consumed maybe one too many cheeseburgers, but I have no skill in perspective when it comes to art.
You can't blame Miles either. A cheeseburger is a cheeseburger, and it's a tasty cheeseburger.
Royale with cheese.
And speaking to the only other Australian person I've ever known, she said that the portions here are so enormous compared to the ones in Australia. So
yeah,
we can't help it.
Yeah, it's not our fault. Sure. It's Portion's fault. Is that a Fort Wayne Tin Caps baseball hat? Yes, it is. That's where I live.
And that's back when Tyler could hit 89 on the gun.
No, I never hit 89. I didn't. Honestly, 80 is not even what I could throw. It's like I think I hit 80 one time. I was more of like a junk pitcher. I threw a lot of junk.
So I think, E-Man, that you're wrong. I think they call it Royale with cheese.
Yeah.
No,
So you bypass the whole thing, Tyler. All right. Painter's tape, one pull tab all around.
I wouldn't have used the knife if you didn't say keep the knife near you. I know that was your fault.
I said keep it near just in case you need it. So
I did.
Painter's tape, shipping tape, pull tab, pull tab, pull tab, pull tab. Very nice. See, kind of like the shark wave. It just would have opened just like this.
Well, it did. It worked perfect. That was great packing. No damage.
Warsaw? Where's Warsaw?
It's going to go on my wall. I'm going to do that here soon. I've said that for like a week, but I'll probably do it in the next couple days.
Where's Warsaw, Tyler?
Warsaw? Oh, that's like, what, an hour and a half from me?
Oh, he could definitely come to your house.
Yeah. Well, nice to meet you, troublemaker.
Should we get into our whack hack of the day? We've got a special whack hack. This is one that Nick brought to us. He was like, listen, your whack hacks are shit. Let me do this one. And we were like,
I wouldn't say that they were shit, but I find it a little bit lacking. So for me, I've got a few. I bought 3 today.
We might even have to do one, Tyler, if he's got all 3 of them covered. Let's see how it goes.
Well, I may need you to do, because I'm almost at completion with one of them, so I might need a little time. So I'll explain it first, and then we can get on to it.
All right, hang on. Let's get into it after the intro.
Warning, no good comics were harmed in this video.
Hello everyone, welcome to Whack Comics. I'm here with my cunt co-host as always, Tyler. How you going?
What the hell, man?
I've got Nick's Kix Comics here as well. How you going, man?
Good. How are you?
I've got really good. Hey,
fuck.
We've got some fun whack hacks for everyone today. Nick has actually thought of these whack hacks, so we're gonna kick him off. He wants to go first. Let's do it.
Okay, so for me, I don't know about you guys, but the past few weeks, past few months, New Comic Book Day has been tremendously large. Talking stacks this big. And I mean, I work out and stuff, but it's just sometimes it's very hard to carry all these books at once. So I have a couple of different hacks in order to help you carry stuff on New Comic Book Day. Yeah. All right. And there were 2 ways that I could have implemented this, but here in Texas, everything is done by firearms.
Of course.
But YouTube really hasn't caught on or understood how practical they really can be. So instead of using the normal firearms, I'm going to use something that somebody always carries with them. All right. If you don't have these in your back pocket, what are you even doing?
Yeah.
So,
nice.
Off to get into my LCS this week early, and this is my New Comic Book Day for the week. All right. As you can see, it's pretty wieldy, and it's very tough to carry sometimes. I mean, depending on what else you have going on, it could just be tough. All right. It'll be just tough to carry. All right.
Of course.
So, I don't know if I can really show this, but what you're going to do is you're going to take this drill, your comic book stack, and you're just going to...
Oh, wow.
All right, the whole key. Because, sometimes you spec on a book. And you want to make sure that you can get a 9/8. All right, so just use your 3/16 bit and get a nice little hole going. See?
Through the whole stack.
Through the whole stack. All right.
Oh,
this way you can carry everything. All right. And with this hole, and I'm touching it, kind of making me think that I want to do another Daddy's Toy Chest. CGC won't give you a 9/8 if the holes are any bigger than this.
Oh, so it's a hack for grading too.
Right? It's a spec and a practical hack. Okay.
Fuck me. That's
So what you're
genius.
going to do is you can make it fashionable. Have your bright green string, which every guy I'm sure carries this in his car in his back pocket, at least maybe sometimes in his front pocket.
It's yarn.
If he's trying to get a lady's attention, he'll sometimes stick this in his front. So, all right, this is the tricky part. You want to take the string.
Oh, I can't wait for this.
Oh my gosh.
And sometimes you want to.
Ooh, I wish we could zoom in.
Yeah, let's make it.
But we
bigger.
can in post, so.
Hey, let's make
Okay,
it
yeah,
bigger.
do it in post,
Try
do it
it
in
one
post.
more time.
Do it in post. All right. It's sometimes I don't want to. It's a little hard to do. This is the toughest part of it. But what you want to do is you want to just do this. See.
Oh shit.
And then you can tie it off in a nice little knot. And look, I'll show you how fashionable this is. I won't show you with all of my books because sometimes it just gets to be too much. You can walk out of the comic store holding it just like this.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
See, now the other thing is, like I said, in Texas, it's harder to buy a chocolate bar than it is a gun. So everybody also carries this. So if you have a very expensive book, say a slab, and I don't have a slab with me, you can and again, it's the toughest part to screw it in sometimes.
Yeah.
Just so nobody steals it.
It's got a key and everything. Look at that.
Then it's impossible to get off, and no one can read it.
You see how hard I'm flexing?
Yeah.
Can't do it. Can't do it. But the only thing you have to remember is to keep the keys for your keys.
Oh my god. This is so many hacks, I can barely handle it.
Okay, so that's just one. That's just one. If you guys want to break apart, I can show another one. Like I said, I have 3.
All right, I think I've got one. I think I'm ready. I'm gonna wing this one. I've got one. I've got a comic book here, and I'm just gonna go to the center page, and I'm gonna tear it out. This is one of my favorite comic books. This one here. I don't know if you noticed this one. This is the one that CC Stringer took and did a fatality on me with. It was one of the best times of my life. I'm going to get some tape, and I'm just going to put a bit of tape on the side here, like this. I'm going to put a bit of tape on the other side. This one's going to be really easy. You don't have to think about this one too much. It's pretty much done already. And now you'll just grab a comic book, and you'll just put it in like that, you see?
Oh, so it's like a comic book purse for your comic books.
Yeah. And so you can put a bunch more in. You know, you can put your whole haul in. I'm gonna put all the comics that I've read this week in there just to show you how good this can hold comic books. There we go. See? Like that.
Wow.
You just walk around with it. And you can just slot it underneath your armpit like that, and you're off, you know, and you don't have to worry about any of them falling out because they're all just like that. It's perfect.
Yeah, it wouldn't fall out like that. That was a good example of how not to hold it.
Yeah, thank you. Are you ready, Nick, or do you want us to go to Tyler?
Go one more, and I'll show off
All
2 next time.
All right.
Okay, so obviously when I go into comic shops, I don't want to listen to the owner. So I always have my headphones in.
Oh, of course.
Because he talks to me about comics and stuff, and I know way too much to listen to anything he has to tell me. And so I'll grab my comic and make a purse. So I just rip it down the middle and kind of put a little flap in it like this. And I just hang it from my headphones. Like this. And it's just like a nice little purse. So now that it's a purse, I can literally put anything in it that I want. I always put my sunglasses in there, and I always put a couple of Whack Comic stickers for the fans. I have so many people that stop me And then I always have Slippy Fingers on deck. This one's when I'm feeling like Mace Windu. I always put my dog's Thunder shirt in there because she can't handle storms. And I also put I have a lot of sentimental value in this picture. It's when I asked my wife to marry me. I always carry that around.
Huh?
And then it just hangs from my my own ears. I just kind of feel a little faboosh. But if you want, the best part about this is that because it hangs from there, you can do it with other comic books too. So if I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling my Ghost Rider today, I'll feel like Shazam, and I'll just connect my Shazam to it. And then I'll put things like my Whack Comic stickers because I'm so famous.
Oh yeah.
And then this Thunder shirt in case my dog needs it.
Cool. So you gotta look out for your doggy.
Some sunglasses in case there's sun in Fort Wayne for the first time. I'm always on deck with the Slippy Fingers. And then
That's pretty nice.
Me and my wife, before we got married, when we were happy.
Good times.
So the part I like most about it is it's modular. And if you guys don't know my name, it's Nick's Kicks and Comics. So back in the day, they had sneakers called Lotto, Lotto. And the big thing about these Lotto sneakers is where you were able to take the emblem off and change them from different colors. So that reminds me a lot of that. And that's awesome, Tyler.
Yeah, just however you're feeling that day.
All right, so for my second one, and I'll get into the third one again, it'll tie into the Nick's Kicks and Comics, because I think people really haven't seen that side of me. We've shown how to keep comics and carry them when you really don't have enough arm strength to do it. But what happens if you have the comics already and you need to carry other stuff with it? All right, and for that, I will submit to you the comic bag. This is a sling bag, and these have to be bagged and boarded, and you have space for all that you might need. So, like I said, if you want to create the big carrying handle that I showed you for the comics earlier, you can actually do that like this.
Oh, nice.
And carry it everywhere you go.
Can you stand up and model it again? That was my favorite part.
And I'll do this for you.
Oh,
it fell. Hold on.
Oh, my good Lord. Woo! It's getting hot in here.
Oh, mama.
So if you were to like walk downstairs, you'd be going. See? And look how tight it is. Nothing on it.
What if you were to take an elevator? Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Going up.
Well, that's amazing.
We've got a request for a little walk, just a little strut.
Oh, a strut?
Yeah.
Hey, if I become lick-worthy, I'm blaming you.
What do you mean become lick-worthy? I'm sure you were always lick-worthy. Oh, look at that.
I'm in a tight space, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, I bet there's nothing on the floor, so you can do a real long strut for us. As comic book collectors, we all have our floor clear. Oh, nice. The double-handed.
Wow. That's amazing.
That's amazing. And that's not even your last hack?
Not even the last hack.
This is amazing.
Nice.
Somebody said nice ass.
That was a nice.
Okay, thank you. My final one, and I think since I've been on YouTube, I really haven't shown too much of the Kix part of my namesake. So, in working with Cole Burrito, he helped me realize one of my dreams, and that's to create my own sneaker, my own shoe. All right, so I'm going to show you guys first, and it's about 1 or 2 steps from being done. But this, for the first time ever, is the Nick's Kicks MegaCon 2002 1 of 1 shoe.
Wow.
Just one shoe?
I have the other one. The other shoe will be based on this. I have to finish this. There's 2 steps away. It's already got the
sole in there.
The sole, the cushioning already in there.
Oh, nice.
You know what? I think with a comic book shoe that looks that good, you'd probably only need one of them.
Yeah,
you know?
and it'd be more rare because most people have pairs of shoes. If you only had one shoe, it's a one of one.
One of one.
Oh, right, because then it should be one of 2 then.
Yeah.
Are you gonna try them for us?
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. And this is when I go to MegaCon in 2002. These are going to be, forget it. These are by far everybody who's there to see David Prowse, the guy who plays R2D2, the guy who plays C3PO. They're all going to be at MegaCon 2002. All right. Skinny Kevin Smith, I think, will be at MegaCon 2002.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, so some of the biggest shoe designers in the world. There's one guy named Virgil Abloh. All right, most people know him as Off-White. All right, that's what his shoe name is. And to make this truly a comic book shoe, you have to have pull tab shoelaces.
Oh, that's genius.
That is genius.
So, and I think you're gonna like this even more, Tyler, because it goes a little deeper into it just for you. And we all know that we like to see your tootsies. So I'm just gonna slide this bad boy on. Fix the MegaCon 2000.
Look,
that is amazing.
Oh wow.
And you could walk in those with your purse.
Yes, with my purse. And I fully plan on it. When I go to MegaCon 2002 with my tootsies out.
That is too good.
People will never, ever forget at MegaCon 2002.
That's
Nick,
amazing.
I think you really brought it for this whack hack, man. I'm blown away. But how great that whack hack was, and on so many levels too.
I really can't take the credit for it. It really was Cole Burrito. Cole Burrito really did help me, engineer this entire shoe. So I want to say thank you to Cole. Thank you, Cole.
Cole's a good guy.
How did he do that? Wow.
Are you pooping?
That was amazing.
That was
So
a crazy shoe. Look at that.
everyone tries to help the community in their own way, and I honestly don't think the community has been helped ever as much as we have today. So we don't want to thank any of you today. We just want to tell everyone you are fucking welcome.
Yeah.
Especially from Nick. Great job, Nick.
Yeah, that was great, Nick. Thank you so much. Like Simon said here, this is a Whack Hall of Fame, no doubt about it.
I mean,
We've gone over an hour though, so let's start to wrap this up. Why don't you give yourself a plug as we're wrapping this up? Tell people where they can find you and what you're doing.
This week I will have a new comic book day. I'm trying to take over Legion of Comics Friday Hangout because he's on vacation. And I will be at MegaCon 2002 this September 19th through the 21st, 2001. Check me out.
Good shit.
Yo.
Yo.
Hello, whack, 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 whack. Walla. This is Whack Comic Shout Out. Yo.
All right, we're gonna end it there. You have anything else to say, Tyler?
No.
Oh, good. Well, thanks everyone that's watched this far. Anyone on the replay, thanks heaps to Nick for coming to get whack with us and bringing some of the craziest whack hacks we've ever seen. There's a link in the description for Nick. If you're not subscribed to him, go fucking do that. It's in the description. We're going to let Freaky play us out as always. Bye.
Check out Whack and Shattered Glass, or you won't see their comics trash. You see them whacking on the floor, you ain't gonna whack the same no more. Whackity whack. 3 fun facts. You see them whacking in your room. Let's see those comics to their doom. TikTok takeover overnight. Comics clean and sanitized. Whackity whack. Don't whack back.
Whack Comics. Subscribe. Spread the love. Spread your hearts. Learn about, comics and different things, okay? You got one guy from Australia, one guy from America. Subscribe. Spread the love. Subscribe. Spread the love. Subscribe. Spread the love. Okay, you got one guy from Australia.